Hey folks, Carrie and Ken on Out and About Wainwright.
Hope you enjoy this 3 minute blast.
Hey folks, Carrie here with another 3 minute blast, and today I'm with Heather MacDonald. So thank you for joining me, Heather. Maybe let's just jump right into this 3 minute blast. Tell us a little bit about yourself, the position you're running for, and why you're running in this election.
Okay, well, you've said my name already, but I'm Heather, and I am running for re-election for town council here in Wainwright. And I've had the honor of serving our community for the last 4 years. I think that the reason that I'm running again this year is the same reason that I had 4 years ago, is that I have a huge love of public service. I really love municipal governance in general. I love the nonpartisanship. It's like the meat and potatoes of your daily life. So yeah, I just really enjoy that. I love that there are 7 of us that come to the table to make every decision. Is that always easy? No. I mean, I'm married to a single man, and sometimes that is difficult to come to a consensus, but I enjoy the challenge. And I think in the last 4 years, I've done a lot of growth as an individual. My communication skills are not any better today than they were than when I was 14. So we're just stuck with the way that I am. I keep hoping that I'll get some of Ariel's public speaking abilities, kind of by osmosis and sitting across the room from her, but it hasn't worked yet. Yeah. So let's see. Public service. Oh, what I was going to say is that the other thing that I've learned in the last 4 years is just how the process works, and that it's at sometimes can be very painfully slow. So you have to be quite persistent, and not just painfully slow because no one wants to do anything, but just with, you have to tick every single box and before you can move on. And so as somebody who's not much of a linear thinker, I kind of think in chaos a little bit. Municipal governance really is, you can thrive there is like the type A, and you do A, B, C, D. You have to apply for grants. It takes months and months, sometimes years, to ever receive the grant funds. So I've learned how to be patient, and that it's a slow process, but I really do enjoy it.
Okay, that's awesome. And I love your point about the 14-year-old. I mean, I'm a former school teacher, and I love that because you kind of get black and white normally from people.
Right.
So I appreciate that. What are you hearing, Heather, as major priorities from Wainwright's voters that you can maybe touch on? What are the main priorities?
Right. Well, I think that, I mean, hands down, it has to be the idea, whether it's true or not true, the perception that crime is increasing. And that's the number one topic, hands down.
Okay.
It used to be like pre-COVID, I would say that it was always photo radar was the thing that I heard about most frequently. And I'll just kind of do these in order. Then it would be doing something about responsible cat ownership, just not necessarily having the same boundaries that we have for cats as dogs, because I don't think we have aggressive cats attacking people. Right. The same way that we may run into that with a dog. But just having some way of maybe keeping track of all of the cats, maybe having like a licensing, but a minimal cost so that people are motivated to do it.
Okay.
I think, yeah, basically those two, and then small things like, wanting to get, well, it's not a small thing actually, getting sidewalks fixed. Sidewalks is a big thing, and snow removal during the winter is number one that I hear all winter long, every year. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome. That's fantastic. That touches on some items. What about the personal, Heather MacDonald? If I were to ask you, what kind of hobbies do you enjoy, Heather?
I enjoy painting. I'm actually part of the art council here in Wainwright. I love gardening, which I recently joined Communities in Bloom, and I like writing poetry.
Cool. And I know you've got Basset Hounds, so you're a dog lover.
Yes, I am a Basset Hound dog lover.
Awesome. What
My
about,
other hobby is mopping.
of course, those big
Yeah.
ears.
Yeah.
Okay. What about dream vacation? Money's no object. Time is no object. Where would you go? What would you do? Any thoughts there?
I knew you were going to ask this, and because I watched the other interviews you did. And honestly, I'd have to say that we would probably just rent the bed and breakfast here and fly our family here, because we're a military family.
Yeah.
My husband's since been released, but we've retired here. But all of my in-laws are in Kingston, Ontario area. And then all of my family is BC. And so it's been pretty hard not seeing them. And I'm not going to keep speaking, else I'll get kind of sad. But yeah,
That's
having
okay.
them come here and seeing Wainwright, because we love it. And it'd be nice to share our community with our family.
Okay. Well, and that's a little plug for the South African house too, because they're
Yes. Yeah.
place, right? Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you do that one.
Okay. Thanks so much, Heather, for doing this, and best of luck. Re-election. So there's 13 candidates for 6 positions.
So exciting.
Yeah, it is. It's awesome to see the competition. So we appreciate this, and best of luck. Thanks for watching in, folks. Again, we will see you soon again for another 3-minute blast. Have a great day.